Have you ever thought about where your trash goes? Every day we throw away countless items from food scraps to packaging to old clothes. In the past, we've treated these things as waste, something to be discarded and forgotten. But what if we changed our perspective? What if, instead of seeing trash, we saw valuable resources waiting to be tapped into? This is the core idea behind the circular economy, a new way of thinking about our stuff and our planet. The circular economy is gaining traction around the world, and for good reason. It offers a solution to the growing problem of waste and resource depletion. By keeping materials in use for as long as possible, we can reduce our impact on the environment, create new economic opportunities, and build a more sustainable future for all. This shift requires a change in mindset. Instead of viewing products as having a linear lifespan, from production to disposal, we can design them to be part of a continuous cycle. This means rethinking how we design, produce, use, and dispose of products. It's about moving away from a throwaway culture and embracing a system where waste is minimized, resources are valued, and the environment thrives. The circular economy isn't just an idea, it's a solution we can put into practice, starting today. By understanding the principles of this new model and making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can all be part of the solution. For decades, we've operated under a linear economy model: take, make, dispose. We extract raw materials from the earth, transform them into products, use them for a short time, and then discard them as waste. This model has fueled industrial growth and consumerism, but it's also pushing our planet to its limits. The take part of the equation is becoming increasingly problematic. We're depleting finite resources at an alarming rate, from fossil fuels to minerals to fresh water. This extraction has severe consequences, including deforestation, habitat destruction, and pollution. The make stage often involves energy-intensive processes and generates significant pollution. Factories release harmful chemicals into the air and water, contributing to climate change and health problems. Finally, the dispose phase results in mountains of waste clogging landfills and polluting our oceans. Much of this waste takes hundreds or even thousands of years to decompose, leaching toxins into the environment and harming wildlife. This linear model is simply unsustainable. We can't keep extracting, producing, and discarding at this rate without facing dire consequences. The good news is there's a better way: the circular economy. Let's take a simple example to understand the linear economy: a pizza box. We order a pizza, enjoy our meal, and then toss the cardboard box in the recycling bin, feeling good about doing our part. But that pizza box's journey is far from over. First, it was made from trees cut down in a forest, requiring transportation, energy, and resources. Then, it was manufactured in a factory, consuming more energy and potentially generating pollution. It was transported again to the pizza restaurant, used briefly, and then discarded. Even if the pizza box is recycled, the process requires energy and resources. The fibers in the cardboard degrade each time it's recycled, meaning it can only be recycled a limited number of times before it becomes unusable. Eventually, it may end up in a landfill anyway. This simple example illustrates the limitations of the linear economy. Even when we try to recycle, the system is inherently wasteful and resource-intensive. Now, imagine this process multiplied by millions of pizza boxes, along with all the other products we consume daily. The scale of waste and resource depletion becomes staggering. Section 4. Closing the loop. Introducing the circular economy. The circular economy offers a compelling alternative to the linear model. Instead of a straight line from extraction to disposal, it envisions a closed loop where resources are kept in use for as long as possible. Imagine a circle. At the top, we have the design phase. Products are designed from the outset to be durable, repairable, and recyclable, using renewable or recycled materials whenever possible. Moving down the circle, we have production. Manufacturing processes are optimized to minimize waste and pollution, using clean energy sources and resource-efficient technologies. Next comes the use phase. Products are designed for longevity and easy repair, encouraging consumers to use them for longer periods. Sharing platforms and rental services become more common, reducing the need for individual ownership. As products reach the end of their life, they enter the recycling and composting phase. Materials are carefully separated and processed, becoming valuable resources for new products. Waste is minimized, and valuable materials are kept within the loop. This circular flow of materials ensures that resources are used more efficiently, waste is minimized, and environmental impact is reduced. It's a win-win for businesses, consumers, and the planet. Section 5. Circular economy in action beyond recycling. The circular economy goes beyond simply recycling. It encompasses a range of strategies to keep materials in use and minimize waste. Designed for disassembly products are designed to be easily taken apart, allowing for component reuse and material recovery at the end of life. Reduce and reuse. Consumers are encouraged to reduce their consumption, buy durable products, and reuse items whenever possible. Repair cafes and sharing platforms gain popularity. Industrial symbiosis. Businesses collaborate to share resources and buy products. For example, waste heat from one factory could be used to power another nearby. Composting organic waste like food scraps and yard waste is composted to create nutrient-rich soil amendments, reducing landfill waste and promoting sustainable agriculture. These are just a few examples of how the circular economy can be implemented in various sectors. By embracing these principles, we can create a more resilient, equitable, and sustainable future. Section 6. Joining the loop. Your actions make a difference. The circular economy is not just a concept for businesses and policymakers, it's something we can all participate in. Here are a few simple ways you can join the loop. Rethink your purchases. Before buying something new, ask yourself if you really need it. Consider buying secondhand, renting, or borrowing instead. Choose durable, repairable products designed to last. Reduce food waste. Plan your meals, store food properly, and compost food scraps. Support businesses that are actively reducing food waste. Repair and reuse. Instead of throwing away broken items, try to repair them. Get creative with repurposing old items into something new. Support circular businesses. Choose companies that are embracing circular economy principles, such as using recycled materials, offering repair services, or implementing take-back programs. Spread the word. Talk to your friends, family, and community about the circular economy. The more people who understand and embrace this new model, the faster we can transition to a more sustainable future. The circular economy is not a distant utopia, it's a journey we can embark on today. By making conscious choices and supporting businesses that prioritize sustainability, we can all be part of the solution. Together, we can create a world where waste is minimized, resources are valued, and the planet thrives.